Hey there guys, and thank you for coming back to my review channel for today's review. Let's talk about Dusk for Nintendo Switch. Now, this game is definitely the definition of a mature game. It's brought to you by New Blood and Limited Run. And Dusk is a game unlike any other that I have ever played. If you ever happen to have enjoyed any aspect of Doom, any bit of that, well, Dusk might as well be fan-made Doom, but done so much better. First of all, I picked this up from Retro Island Gaming. I paid $51.11 for this game, and I picked this up on. I think this was Saturday, October 25th, 2025. So I picked this up on Sunday actually. So picked this game up. I'm happy with that. I feel like $51.11 is a little bit steep to pay for a used game. But what I do like about this store is that they carry other games other than what GameStop would carry. They're for the more mature collector of video games. So I'm definitely very happy to have this in my Switch collection. Inside it comes with a little insert about Dusk, and it tells you a little bit about it. And I'll read this information to you guys in just a second. So it says to you right here, don't trust your eyes. Battle through an onslaught of mystical backwater cultists, possessed militants, and even darker forces as you attempt to discover just what lurks beneath the earth in this retro FPS. But I'm going to read this and then I'll give my opinion of this. 3 distinct campaign episodes await you, handcrafted from straight out of the 90s, featuring a vast arsenal of killer weaponry, including sickles, swords, crossbows, rifles, dual-wielded and double-barrel shotguns, and incredibly necessary grenade and rocket launchers. Dusk brings unapologetic retro action from start to finish. But that's not all. The cult classic shooter explodes onto your console at 60 frames per second with new features such as a weapon wheel, HD rumble, gyro aiming, tons of UI and UX improvements, plus a new endless level for the most robust Dusk experience yet, on your couch or on the go. And this has the 3 episodes that this game... Now, Dusk is wild, if you ask me. All right, so we're the 3 episodes. Episode 1, The Foothills. That's where you're going through Dusk, Pennsylvania, and you're fighting the cultists. Then you have episode 2, The Facilities. That's when you're fighting the military, and you still have to fight the cultists as well. And then you have the Nameless City, and that's really where you're basically fighting through hell and demons, and things get really absolutely crazy with this game. And it includes endless survival mode, which I absolutely love. If you ever played Gears of War and you enjoyed Horde, this has its own Horde mode. And in my opinion, that's the most replayability of a shooter game that you can have. So I absolutely love that. And here's what their little blurb on the back says. There once was a man who lived in a town, but while he was away, it burned to the ground. He returned home one day to find everything gone, but he was hung upon meat hooks, but survived until dawn. So you come out, and you just start killing things, basically. Start of the game. That's it. You wake up, and it's a slow game. It starts off slow, but as soon as it picks up, it gets absolutely incredible. And it has a reversible jacket. Now, when I was looking at this game online, it did not have this on the cover. Online, it had this on the cover. So it's the same sleeve. It's just, I don't know how we're going to do that for the cover when I choose to make a cover art, if it's going to be this one or if it's going to be that one. But I do like it with the cultists on the outside with the chainsaws. With this game, though, and it doesn't say anything on this at all, what's on the game pack whatsoever. So when you do get this game, not only are you getting Dusk, but you're also getting Dusk 82, which reminds me a lot of this game called Rats back in the day. It was a game that my grandfather and my father and myself, we would all play, because my grandfather was very big into tech in the early 90s. Really big into tech. He actually worked with Honeywell, and he had patents for Honeywell. But getting back to that game, it was a game called Rats, and basically you were a rat and you had to get to the outside of the maze without being found by another rat or found by a human, or however it works. Basically, though, it was turn-based, and Dusk 82, which is featured on this game, well, at least this copy of it, the limited run, number 118, limited run 118. So what's featured on this one is you also get Dusk 1982, which I didn't even know they had. I've heard of Dusk. I've heard of Dusk throughout. When Doom Eternal, was it Doom Eternal? No, when Doom Dark Ages was coming out. That's when I had first heard about Dusk. Dusk is a new game. It didn't come out in the 90s, but it did have a variant for the 80s. I assume, because there is a Dusk 82. If it were to be created like that, but basically this game, it reminds me a lot of Doom. It reminds me more of Quake, but at first glance, it's Doom. But I would say it's more, if you enjoy Quake, then you're absolutely going to love this. But this is like, in my opinion, this is like fan-made Doom, and it's perfect for Halloween. You're killing occultists, you're killing military, and then you're killing demons at the end of the game. And that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to reveal any more into this game. There's about, I want to say that there's roughly 9. It's either 9 or 10 weapons you get to have from this. From, just like they said, from sickles to shotguns. But it gets absolutely incredible. The more you play this game, the more fun you have with it. And the customization on this is absolutely insane. They made it so that way you can customize out. You can make it black and white if you want to play as black and white. You want to make it like an actual horror game, and you do have a flashlight in this. If you want to make it so you can only see by using your flashlight and make the game absolutely like Subnautica, you could do that. But I feel like this game, you don't need to do that. If anything, you can enhance it and make it look as modern as possible. But they do still have those blocky heads. And I feel like Dusk is the perfect game for Halloween. If you celebrate Halloween, personally myself, I'm not big on it, but, you know, spooky season is spooky season. I can't lie. I do love the food elements that come out during Halloween time. The ciders and the pumpkin things and all of that nature. The start of the pumpkin season. So, but if you're looking for a Halloween-esque game, you got to pick up Dusk. If you enjoy shooters, that's what this is. It's classified as a boomer shooter to the gaming community. Personally, myself, I can give it that boomer category. And what that is it's just that retro shooting. Something that I do like about this, though, is it's dual stick. So you're able to control your reticle. It's not like Doom where you're stuck pointing one way and you just have to, okay, well, if I shoot in this direction, it's going to shoot somebody up in the air. You actually do have to aim in the air for the most part. There is a jump on this, and you can tell the portals that make you jump up. There's flying enemies. There's ground enemies. It's just absolutely intense. And if you're into that game, into that style of game, then you're going to love Dusk. That's all I can say. Dusk 82 I enjoy because it's a little bit more turn-based. It slows the gameplay down, but it's fun nonetheless. It's just different. And that about for me, that pretty much wraps it up. I'm happy that I got the game. Like I said, I paid $51.11 for it. I feel like that is a little high for the game, but it's complete in box, and I'm not going to get rid of it. So it's like a permanent one in my collection. I like that game. I like this game that much that I'm not going to get rid of it. And the soundtrack, okay, so let's talk about, this is much more than just an amazing game, in my opinion. I feel like And like I said, it's 100% physical. It's all on the game pack. You don't need to download anything else. It's all there for you. So with this game, 100% physical. It's all on the game pack. You don't need to worry about, you can take it up with you. You don't have internet. Don't matter. The game will work. But what I do like about this is the levels are different, and the music almost correlates as if if a boss fight is about to happen, the music will slow down a little bit, and then as the boss appears, it will get angry. And it has an absolutely amazing metal soundtrack. The guy who did Doom, I can't remember what the expansion pack was for it, but he did the music for Doom Eternal's expansion. This guy, and the music that it's just absolutely intense. This game for music, I'm somebody where I'm an audiophile, where I love good music, and this game has the music to keep you entertained. So shooting, big explosions, pixelated, a little bit graphical content. Somebody dies, you'll see blood splatter, and it'll look like squares. But that's that boomer aspect of this game. But the soundtrack is intense. This is it's a crazy music game. And I really don't... I would think that if you're looking for a crazy music game, I feel like Square Enix would produce a good music game, and I haven't seen anything good come out of that camp. But Dusk for music, this has it. This has it. The board changes over, you complete the board, you start a new board up. It's different. The music is different, but for the game, for the board. It's just, everything flows together so perfectly. The way they looped it in as well is perfect. It's just, in my opinion, if you don't have this game and you have a Switch or you have a Switch 2, check it out. I mean, it is a limited run game, so you might have to pay a little bit, like I did, $51.11. You might pay a little bit for the game, but it is quite an experience. And I play games. I have not had... This is the only game that plays with this experience. So if you want that experience too, you're going to have to pick up a copy of Dusk. I don't know if it's available for the PlayStation or the Xbox, although those systems have no problem playing anything. So I would assume that if it's available for the Switch, it would be available for those other consoles as well. It's definitely available for the PC. And this started out with a Kickstarter. And when the Kickstarter came out, it was just the first episode. And people still had fun with it there. And like I said, it has the Endless Mode. The Endless Mode actually came out very recently for the PC. I feel like it came out maybe about, I don't know, I'm not trying to say when it came out, but I feel like that's the most recent addition, is the Endless Mode. And to see the Endless Mode on the game pack, I was stoked. Because I thought I was just buying just the game, just the first aspect of it. And when I got it home, I saw that I had Dusk 82. It's already on the game pack, but when it loads, it shows both picture icons in your Switch. So I got that, and I'm blown away by it. And Endless Mode is crazy. Endless Mode is cool. There's even a board where it replicates Mario 64, and it's on the game pack. And I don't know how they got that, and I'm very sure that if Nintendo ever found out about it, I'm sure that would be absolutely shunned upon. But forever physical, can't take it from me. I have it. I own it. It's here. So maybe that might be something that you guys want to see in the future, and see how bad I suck at this game. But it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it, and I really enjoy the music. So if you want to see it, you guys let me know in the comment box down below. As always, my name is Johnny5. 100% physical, no DLC. It's all there. It's a single-player game. It's rated M for blood and gore, use of alcohol, use of tobacco, and violence. Absolutely graphic carnage violence. So you got to check it out. That's all I got to say about this one. So as always, I am Johnny5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Me talking about Dusk by New Blood Limited Run Games. I think this is the second limited run game that I've talked about on the channel. The first one will be Super Meat Boy. But I'm very, like I said, very happy with this one. So as always, Johnny5, if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. Show me some love in the comment box down below. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe in the corners and you ring that bell. Daily uploads here. Jay Glees and Cobra Snake 3 in the description box down below. Jay Glees, a jack of all trades, master of none. Hunting, camping, fishing, DIY projects, bottle cap collection, and his little doggy Boone. If you enjoy dogs, we have Stella. He has Boone. Check him out. He'll be in the description box down below. And if you enjoy video games as much as I do, obviously I enjoy video games. And if you enjoy video games, like I said, as much as I do, you might enjoy Cobra Snake's content. Cobra Snake is a retro video gamer. He does content for the games, and he'll show you how to play, beat them, tips and tricks, the ins and outs, the easiest way to accomplish what you want to accomplish. He'll have it for you. Skyrim, Shadows of Mordor, Hogwarts Legacy, Grand Theft Autos, and I say autos because he's done almost all of them. Grand Theft Autos, South Park, Fractured But Whole, Man-Eater, Rayman Definitive Edition, Final Fantasy games. What else has he done? So many games. He's just, I'm drawing a blank. Every time I talk about this guy, I draw a blank on this guy. Man-Eater. Darn. I'm going to leave you guys with 8. I'm just going to leave you with 8. Grand Theft Auto. Here, let's try to blow through them. Grand Theft Auto, Shadows of Mordor, Hogwarts Legacy, South Park, Fractured But Whole, Rayman Definitive Edition, How to Survive a Storm, Man-Eater. How to Survive a Storm was a new one. Man-Eater. I don't know. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. I'm sure I'm forgetting Final Fantasy games. One more. Come on, Johnny5. One more. Give me one more game. I don't know. We're just gonna leave it with 9. Sorry, Cobra Snake. But look for him in the description box down below. I'm sure I have a Switch game that he's definitely reviewed. He hasn't done things like, maybe you guys can make some suggestions. Like I would suggest for him to review Borderlands or to review. I don't know what game that's on. Review Mario 64, but he doesn't do touch on Nintendo games, from what I can tell. So if you're looking for somebody who reviews different content, not necessarily Nintendo, check him out. He'll be in his first box down below. And you guys, be good, be safe. If you're having a good Halloween, hopefully you're home by dusk. And I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. Be good, be safe, guys. Later, taters.